Yeah, so this is the question one, and here's a question, and the below are the options. You have to select the right one. So the right answer is option D. You are using the traffic splitting by the IP addresses. And here the explanation of the right answer. So guys, you can pause the video for the better understanding of the explanation of the correct answer. So next, moving ahead to the next question. So here's the question. You have to select the three options. And the right answer is options C, D, or E. The isolate a sensitive application and data in their own VPC, use the private DNS zones when they possible, audit the network access permissions. And here's the explanation of to the correct answers. So the next question is, and below all the options you have to select the right one. The right answer is option B, upload using the transfer appliance services. And the explanation of the to the correct answer is the that and moving ahead to the next question. Here is the question, and you have to select the right one's answer. Right answer is option C, use the service accounts with the full access to the Google Cloud Service APIs. And the explanation of the right answer is and the question 5 is the right answer is defense in depth. And here's the explanation of the correct answer for your references. And the question 6, the right answer of this question 6 is Cloud Key Management Service. Here the explanation of that question. The question 7, the right answer, the stateful manage instance groups. The question 8, the right answer of question 8 is the cloud data proc. Here is the explanation. And the question 9 is so you have to select the two options from this. The right answer is use VPC service account. Use the VPC service controls and the use data loss protection preventions service Moving ahead to next question. Question 10. The right answer is big table. So the next question is the right answer is use SQL auth proxy. The question 12 is the right answer is CloudNet. Here the explanation. The question 13 is you have to select the right two options. The right answer of question 13 is cloud registry and the cloud build. Here is the explanation that the correct answer are the container registry for centrally storing the container images and the cloud build for building and running the security scans and deploying containers. Cloud Data Flow is a batch and its stream processing platform. The cloud function is used to respond to the events in the cloud, Google Cloud, and is not needed to implement deployment pipeline when the cloud build is used. And the cloud run is managed service for running the stateful containers, but it is not needed to improve the container management. So guys, moving ahead to question 14. Here is the question 14 and you have to select the right one answer. The right answer is option D, have the application write logs to std out or std err, collects the logs in the cloud login and set up a log sync to the cloud pop and sub, have the plunk workflow read from the plum and sub topic receiving log messages. And here the explanation to the option D. The next question is here's a question and you have to select the right one answer below from the below options. The right answer is customer has supplied encrypting keys. Here the explanation. The question 16 is the right answer is data chunks are encrypted with their own data encryption key using the AES-256 encryption. The data encryption is a key encrypted with the key encryption key. And here the explanation that the correct answer is the data chunks and the okay so the is used to encryption in a translate not encryption at the rest. And the question 17 is the right answer is in an autopilot GKE cluster. And here the explanation. The next question is So you have to select the right one answer from the below options. The right answer is Cloud Spanner. And here the explanation, the correct answer is Cloud Spanner, which is globally scalable database that is strongly consistent. And the Sandendra is a distributed database that and database that is eventually consisting and not of many services. And the BigQuery is a analytics database not as suitable for the low latency transactions processing and the global consistency. A cloud SQL is a managed database service but not a scale beyond the regional skills. The question 19 is, so in this question 19 you have to select the right two options from the five options. The right answer is follow the principle of the least privileges and the grants rules to the group rather than directly to individuals. And here the explanation of the question 19. And the next question is question 20. Data engineers are transferring approximately 50 TB of the data from the Microsoft Azure to GCP Cloud Storage, and they would like to follow the Google recommended practice. Which data transfer method should they use? The copy data with BQ, copy data with TSQTL, and they used storage transfer services and users transfer appliance. So the right answer is use storage transfer services. And here the explanation for your references. So the moving ahead to question 21. And here is the question 21, and here the options. You have to select the correct one. The right answer is recovery time objectives RTOs. And here the explanation of the 21 question. Moving ahead to question 22. And the options are the reliability engineering, peering, defense in depth, and the continuous integration. And the right answer is reliability engineering. And here the explanation of the why is it the option 1. And the movie question number 23 is, a team of developers is working in to implement the recommended release engineering practice. So which of the following should they implement? And so you have to select the two options from the below options. So the right answer is the deploy frequent release and enforce the policies through the automation. So here the explanation why it the option 1 and option B. And so question 24 is, and so you have to select the right one option, and the right answer is use the workload identity. And the here is the explanation why is it the option B. So moving ahead to question number 24, 25. Here's the question number 25. Yeah, you have to select the right one recommended option. So the right answer is use the Antos service mesh to collect the matrix. And here the explanation. And the answer question number 26 is, here is the question number 26 and you have to select the right one option from the below options available. And the right answer is memory optimized. And here the explanation that the memory optimized machine are the good option. The statistical operations are not a compiled intensive, also an accelerator optimized machine is not needed. So question number 27 is, here is the question number 27, you have to select the right one option. So the right answer is demo sets, and the demo sets are used to ensure the process is to run on each node in a cluster. The stateful sets are the used when deploying the stateful application to the Kubernetes. The replic sets maintain a specific number of replicas of the pods to support a service running in a corporate Kubernetes cluster. Increase the resources are used to enable the external access to the Kubernetes services. So the question number 28 is, here is the question number 28 and you have to select the right one option from the below options available. Here is the cloud armors, the cloud nets, the private service content and connect and these firewalls rules. So the right answer is the cloud armor. And here the explanation why is it called cloud armor is the correct answer, because it is a layer 7 countermeasures to distributed denial of services attack, and the cloud net allow the devices with the private IPs and the private sector access to service across the VPC networks, and the network layer of the OSI layer is the as a network layer network model. And the question number 29 is, here is the question number 29 and you have to select the right one option, and the right answer is the access the probability of the re-identification. And here the explanation that the next step that should be added in accessing the probability of the re-identification as a part or as a part of risk analysis, and all the data at rest in a Google Cloud is encrypted automatically, so that there is no need for the separate encryption steps, and there is no indications from the requirement that should have to be stored in an object store, such as the Google storage. BigQuery may be used to query and analyze the data with the byte removed, and there is no indication in the requirement that is required. And here is the explanation. So moving ahead to the question number 2030, the last question of this part one. So yeah, here is a question, and you have to select the right one option. The option one is BigQuery, option B is Cloud Data Flow, and option D is Data Proc, and the option D is Cloud Data Fusion. The right one is option is the cloud data flow, and I hear the explanation. The correct answer is data flow, which is also used and which you also an Apache team runner, and the cloud that as with the right incorrect answer are the data flows supported the language included data Java and SQL, and a cloud data flow is a managed Spark and Hadoop services, and a data cloud vision is an interaction, expansion, transformation, and load services like ETL, as you know that. Yeah, here the all the options available for the question number 30. So guys, yeah, so guys, the this is the end of the part A, and we will come back tomorrow with the question number 31 to on forward. Yeah, so thank you for your time and stay tuned and stay blessed. Bye bye.